Alright guys, so I haven't had a proper graphics card in my computer for at least the last 6 months, and I figured that it was time that I changed that. So I went out and I got an EVGA GTX 780. This is the one with the ACX cooler, dual BIOS. It's the For the Win edition. The reason I chose the 780, I originally wanted the 780 Ti, but I was watching the Linus Tech Tips live stream, and somebody tweeted into him about what card they should buy, and Linus said that it's almost always a bad idea to buy the very top end card because you'll pay an excessive premium just to get the top end. So that actually made a lot of sense to me, and I decided that I'd get the regular 780 instead of paying the excessive premiums on the 780 Ti. So with all the film off the box, we just get to choose what end we're going to cut open. I guess we'll go with this one. So this is going to be my poster, I'd assume. So there's the full poster. It's a large poster. Let me just kind of fold this up and get it out of the way here. Yeah, I'll figure out how that was later. Anyways, moving on, we've got a user guide packed with all the other stuff. So just a couple pages. Pretty much shows you how to install the card, but if you're buying a card this expensive, I kind of hope you know how to install it. We've got our software disk as well as a little case badge if you want to put that on. As far as the software goes, it's best to just go to the EVGA or NVIDIA website and download the current drivers for this card. Okay, apparently this is just saying that this card's going to be hot when you use it for gaming and such, so let it cool down if you need to take it out. And you're also going to need to plug in your power pins on the top because this requires additional power. Again, more simple instructions and installation stuff. This little note here is just saying to upgrade your motherboard BIOS before you install the graphics card, just in case it might cause any conflicts. So I'll have to make sure I do that, but I'm pretty sure mine's pretty close to up to date. And then you've got two EVGA enthusiast built stickers. So just black or white depending on what you want to use. You've got a DVI to VGA adapter, which you really shouldn't be using with a card of this caliber. This is just a paper explaining how the different BIOS selector switches work, so you might want to read over that. So we've got two different adapter cables. This takes two 6-pin PCI power adapters and puts them into one 8-pin, and this takes two Molex and puts them into a 6-pin. You probably should just have a power supply that's got the right ports on it, but if you do need those, I guess they're alright to use. Just make sure your power supply actually has enough amperage on the 12-volt rail to support this card. And finally, we've got the massive card itself. This is actually a little bit longer than I figured it would be. It's also quite heavy, so we'll snap open our little case here. And here we can see the card. So it's got the ACX design, which stands for Active Cooling Extreme. And so you can see we've got two fans, little EVGA badge, For the Win because this particular card is a For the Win edition, and GTX 780 right there. Back of the card, you can see it's just a standard PCB. It's the same, it's a reference PCB, so you can use it with water cooling if you like. And as many of you probably know, the awesome thing about EVGA is they don't void your warranty if you water cool. Just as long as you put the stock cooler back on and you haven't damaged anything in the process, then you're good to go. So from the PCI slot view, when it's plugged in, you'll see this. Just a little EVGA badge there, GeForce GTX 780. And you can see your power ports right here. We've got a 6-pin and an 8-pin. SLI header up at the top if you're using that. Other than that, let's take a look at the ports on the back here. So, as these caps say, we've got a DVI-I port and a DVI-D port. Both of these are dual link as far as I'm aware. And we've got an HDMI port right here and a display port here. So you can use 3 monitors and NVIDIA Surround with this, as well as 1 auxiliary monitor, which means you can plug in 4 monitors, but you can't actually use them all as one display. But you could have 3 as one display, and then you have another one like on top or something, just to show your desktop or whatever you wanted to do with it. But anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, please be sure to click the like button, as that does help me out. Also, leave me a comment about anything that I did well at, or anything that I can improve. And if you would like to see more of my videos, then please do click subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.